We may all be collectively obsessed with the Mandalorian's Baby Yoda, but what do we really know about him?
Impossible to see. The future is.
Not much, that's for sure. Which is exactly why fans everywhere have started coming up with some seriously crazy theories about what this little guy might actually be. Like, for instance, a fungus? Yeah, that's right, we said it. You know, mushrooms, yeast, mold that grows on that plate of leftovers you accidentally kicked under your bed last week and forgot about, so now it's your mom's problem?
It's pizza time.
Huh? Some think that that is just what Baby Yoda might be. We'll explain, at least as much as we can. This theory, which originated for some reason on cnet.com and shockingly not on Reddit, expands on the idea that whatever species Baby Yoda belongs to is 100% force sensitive. This idea isn't too far off, seeing as how the only other members of the species we've ever seen are Yoda and Yaddle, both incredibly powerful Jedis. Since all three that we've ever seen have had access to the Force, it's not such a stretch to imagine that the rest of the species has the same sensitivity. Okay, back to the fungus. We also know that Jedi are forbidden to couple up. So they aren't out there making a ton of babies the usual way. And yes, we know you don't have to be in a devoted couple to make a baby, but we're trying to make the whole fungus theory work here, so give us this one. So, since all of these Yodas share the same force sensitivity, and since they aren't passing it down genetically, the only feasible solution to how they come to be is by some sort of budding process, just like fungus. One Yoda loses a finger which grows into another Yoda, and so on and so forth until a whole population of force-sensitive Yodas are walking around being all adorable and whatnot. So all of this boils down to the idea that all members of the Yoda species originate from the same organism, like mushrooms. And hey, they're short, they're green, they don't age in the same way that human beings or other members of the galaxy do. Who's to say that they aren't some kind of mushroom or sentient plant life after all? Some trees take thousands of years to mature, why not Baby Yoda? All of this leads us to believe that the client and his cloning doctor friend aren't after Baby Yoda's Jedi powers after all, but instead want to farm enough Baby Yodas in order to cook up an endless batch of Jamie Oliver's perfect mushroom risotto. You heard it here first, folks. Jamie Oliver is the real villain in The Mandalorian. Just wait and see. We always knew there was something a little off about that guy anyway. Gordon Ramsay would just be too obvious.
Surely you got a bit more respect than that!
Oliver is so chipper and enthusiastic, and if too much true crime has taught us anything, it's always the one you suspect the least. Well, while we are officially converts to the Baby Yoda is a fungus theory, here are a couple of other awesome fan theories out there that almost have it beat. Almost. One of the opposing theories that we are a big fan of is that Baby Yoda is a Horcrux. Remember Horcruxes? The objects from Harry Potter that Voldemort hid pieces of his soul in so that even if his body was destroyed, he could continue to live on? Well, according to some, Baby Yoda is one of those. What evidence do they have, you ask? None. Isn't Voldemort already gone for good? Yep. So why does anyone think Baby Yoda is a Horcrux? No idea. But fan theories are at their best when they are absolutely bonkers, which is why this one earned a spot in our video. Since this whole Horcrux thing is probably not going to come to fruition anytime soon, here's another one for you to mull over. What if Baby Yoda is actually Yoda reincarnated? This one is a little tricky since Baby Yoda is dated at 50 years old and old Yoda only left us about 5 years before the start of The Mandalorian. But if you believe that Yoda didn't actually pass away, but instead simply left his 900-year-old body to become one with the Force or take on another, less corporeal form,
Time it is.
then it's totally possible that he could be using Baby Yoda's body as a vessel for his consciousness. Maybe that's how it works with the Yoda species. New bodies are protected so that the older generations can be reincarnated in them and continue to live on. It would explain why the client was fine with having the Mandalorian waste Baby Yoda in the beginning, and why everyone in the galaxy is so eager to get their hands on him while he is so vulnerable. If any of these theories turn out to be true, or none of them do, we're on Team Fungus. And until we are proven otherwise with cold, hard facts, that is what we're going to choose to believe. What about you? Which Baby Yoda theory is your favorite? Are we missing some good ones that we have to know about? Let us know in the comments, and we hope you had fun watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to CBR and ring the notification bell to keep up with all of our latest videos.